Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your third fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Andrew Jacked versus Paul Dillett. Please, what a comparison this is. Two of the biggest, tallest bodybuilders that you're probably ever going to see. I mean, maybe aside from Lou Ferrigno. And ladies and gentlemen, I should probably address my last video. You guys probably wondering if I'm okay, if everything, everything's all right upstairs. You gotta do that every once in a while, I guess, if you're a personality like myself. Or it just erupts. It erupts. It does, guys. So, little bit of maybe a slight retardation going on mentally, perhaps, upstairs. So, a release valve of that type of retardation. Anyway, guys, I apologize. Hey, I went to all the special classes, that's for sure. Go to the front double bicep pose. And this one, you guys are safe in this one. And I have to say, Paul Dillett, maybe not quite as aesthetically pleasing as this Andrew Jacked, if you can believe that one. But frames, their structures are identical. Look at the biceps on Paul. Those are obscene. Those of Andrew Jacked are substantially obscene as well. The wheels, who's winning in the wheels? Paul's might be bigger, but I believe the muscle separation in those quads of Andrew Jacked are far superior. Of course, Paul has the better calves, for what that matters in the front double bi. A very close contest so far, guys. Go to the front lat spread. And, of course, Paul Dillett, a little uneven in this one, and he's known for that. But he has a huge lat on one side, and more than that, it's his delt and it's his trap, very uneven as well. Andrew Jacked, not like I said, not too many people are that tall. Going to be able to match size and height with Paul Dillett. Paul might be an inch taller. I would still say he's an inch, maybe even 2 inches taller than Andrew Jacked. Andrew just has a muscle separation, I think, maybe a conditioning edge that Paul doesn't have. Look at the size of the quads on Paul. Hard to size these guys, really was. Anyway, guys, nobody really deserving a victory so far. Turn to the side, and Paul's going to get an easy win in this. This is not fair, though. I'm sure if Andrew Jacked would be watching this, he could probably show me a picture of him hitting a far better side chest. This side chest is a screenshot, bad angle, blurry picture, can distort the size. Remember that, guys, can distort the size for sure. Other than that, structurally speaking, these guys are identical. But you're going to have to give Paul, just by default, you're going to have to give him an edge in the side chest. Go to the side tricep, and another one here. Rusty old screenshot of Andrew Jacked. You're not going to really be able to make a good decision based on either of the side shots. That's why I anticipate him getting into the IFBB. Get some good pictures of him so we can do some good comparisons. Other than that, I gotta criticize Paul here for his stance. Makes his upper body disappear. At least you should see some of the pecs. I understand what he's doing, I guess. He's displaying his tricep to the max, and it is awesome. And look at the calf. Calves. Anyway, an edge to Paul in the side shots. But remember, guys, I am not going to place too much emphasis on that because of Andrew Jack's side side displays, not very good pictures. Turn to the back shots. And I think these could make or break a competition like this. And this is a mix and match, a grab bag of years for Paul Dillett. This is 1993. Probably the best shot you're going to get. You guys get so mad at me for not using this certain version, and there's screenshots of this version, and they look like pictures, but trust me, they're not. They're screenshots, and Paul looks amazing in all the back shots. I don't know what version it is, what year it is. There's balloons in the background. You guys know who you are. You guys track me down and send me those pictures of Paul's back. I'm not going to use those. They're not fair. They're not fair. Andrew Jacked. When you look at the wheels, the back, the muscle separation, I mean, the frames are about the same. But Andrew Jack's the muscle maturity, I guess you could say, muscle separation, conditioning, far greater than that of Paul Dillett's. Go to the rear double by, and it's going to be the same situation here. Paul's back, very narrow in comparison with the rest of his physique, but food for thought. This is an insanely good. This is a fantastic rear double by for Paul Dillett. If you look at his other versions, his back looks good, crisp here. Just like I said, a little small. And when you look at Andrew Jack, that's how big Paul's back should have been. Good condition is Paul. You can see some glutes, calves. I mean, hey, if he had a better back, I might even give him this pose. The leg display, I guess I would give to Andrew Jack. But it's more of, I think, how they hold their legs now. And they didn't really do that in the 90s. But honestly, guys, this is a close matchup. Right down the middle. Go to the ab and thigh. And this is a very close one, too. Paul Dillett, nobody's fool in the abs and thigh. And I said I used a grab bag of ears versions. And this is 97 for Paul. Tried to get the best shots, so it's, maybe even unfair to Andrew Jack for doing this, considering he's only 80%, 85% here. Anyway, guys, I think might go for Andrew Jack here. I think his abs are a little bit more separated, and I think he is that in the quads as well. Very, very close. Good matchup, guys. Finish this one off with the most muscular. And I say this very often. A little bit disappointed in the width, the size of Paul Dillett's most muscular. He looks very narrow in comparison to, say, even a Dorian Yates, Kevin Levrone, guys like that. He should be dwarfing them, but he's not really. And in this comparison, he looks rather narrow against Andrew Jack as well. Keep in mind, a very poor picture of Andrew Jack. He's not even really striking the pose. He's about to. Anyway, guys, this is a very close competition, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Andrew Jack. I think he's undefeated thus far on my channel, and I think that may have given him a little bit of edge here. Paul might have been in better condition as far as the front shots are concerned, but he lost it just like every other time in the back shots. And Andrew Jack, if he was losing all of the other shots, I would have given it to Paul. Just because he lost a couple of back shots. But Andrew Jack was awesome in all of the other ones, guys. That was 3. Look forward to one more fan-requested Friday matchup, guys. Have a great day.